Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now we're looking like, hopefully this is A wave down, B wave high, C leg down, some kind of irregular ABC correction, a wave 4 correction before final fifth wave taking us up to them targets up there. Okay, now it's all about this low. Like I said to you, it's all about this low. Now right now this has to be the low, because if it isn't, obviously you're going to roll, come down, sweep that low, and you're looking at a lower price target there for Bitcoin. Okay, in this C leg down, in this correction basically. So yeah, this big large wave 4 correction, you basically topped out here last year and then you just went sideways. Okay, pretty much like you did in 2019. You went up and then you went sideways, but with this correction you basically put in an ABC zigzag, A, B, C, zigzag like that. Okay, ABC correction, came down, came up, relief rally, and then you had your C word dump basically. I think that it's potentially coming down anyway for a C leg, but it was just sort of forced down anyway because of the corona dump right there. So you've got your kind of ABC zigzag wave 2 correction right there, complex wave 2, and you can look at this duration as well. The time duration was from that peak all the way to the low was around about 262 days. So if we look at this particular peak from there to there, and you look at that low, it was around about 287 days. So you can see, big complex wave 4 correction, potentially A leg down, B leg high, C leg low, basically a regular flat correction. Now obviously there is a chance that this could actually, that the C leg might not be done. Like I said to you, the C leg might not necessarily be done and we could go lower. At that point, I will give you the targets to the downside and you can actually sweep lower and come down and lose this low down here, and you've got some kind of A, B, C correction like that. Okay, and coming down to the lows, and everyone thinks, oh shit, it's going to zero, but it actually offer an amazing opportunity going forward. But one thing that Bitcoin's doing right here, okay, is this price action. You can't ignore this price action at the moment, what Bitcoin's doing. Okay, so this is relatively bullish, and I'm going to show you why, because of the breakout. Okay, and the fact that you are getting above DMAs, you're holding this 55 for the last 4 days right now. Like I said, you're holding a 55 EMA and you're caught under a level of resistance, so you're coiling up here, you're consolidating, looking for the impulsive break to the upside. You take out that high, you're in a 53k target. Look, I've shown you this before. And I didn't see many YouTubers talking about this resistance, and this is knob on. I said to you, you break this high, you're looking to coil up, you're looking at 53,360 price tag right there. Okay, if you break this high, but right now look at the confluence. You run into it, you're holding support, you're coiling up, you're potentially creating some ascending triangle here on the daily. If you look at it, you've got key resistance, and you're making a series of high lows like this. Look at these high lows. You've got some compression, you get a breakout, you're up there and you're breaking out, you're breaking this high and you're confirming the impulsive break 1618. Okay, and that is potentially, validating that this potentially is your C leg down, because there is a chance here that this correction is not done. So I'm going to show you everything. Okay, it's what I do on the channel. We're looking at 5 waves down. Okay, 5 waves down. We're looking for the 5 waves down. So you've got your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, and your 5 waves down. Job done. Correction complete. But there is a chance, there's always a chance, that this is a leg 1, this is a leg 2, and this is a leg 3. And right now this is your leg 4 into resistance, and then you have a final capitulation event here, bringing you all the way down to the lower lows than this. But one thing for me here right now is look at the level of support just here. Okay, it's an enormous level of support for Bitcoin. I don't necessarily think it's going to be really easy to kind of lose that as support. Okay, this is why I'm not completely biased towards the fact that we're going to come down to these lows. And obviously it's a 1618 target, which I've shown you multiple times on the way down here. I says, look, you're in a 1618 target, you're coming down, you're losing this low, you're creating a reversal wave, and you're coming down to the 1618. But you can see you wicked off the 1272 here as support. You held it, called up, and started to come back up. And in actual fact, what you did, we traced this low, was land on the 786. Okay, do you remember this key support where you found support on the 786? And like I said to you, start to close underneath that, you're going to start to come down and all the way, and you're creating that reversal wave within itself. But what you did, you just come down to 786 in this retracement to this low from this high. Okay, so relatively bullish. This is a really, really strong level of support right now. You come up impulsively, you retrace to this low, and where did you retrace? To the 786, just there. Okay, you held it and you started to break out. So we can't ignore price action. Okay, obviously the lower lows are there, the targets are there. If you start to come down, they're targets, but at the minute the price action here is bullish, and you have got some kind of accumulation here, some kind of consolidation coming up into it, which is a bullish continuation pattern. You're holding a massively important EMA right here, so you are looking to break basically. And I do think that once it breaks, it'll break quite impulsively, and then you could look at this beautiful V-shaped recovery all the way up there to the 1618, a massive recovery like this was coming down, huge recovery, retracement, big impulsive break. So you know, we could be looking at two beautiful impulsive breaks here coming up, okay, pretty much like we did here, like that, okay, in that correction. But don't forget, this is a corrective wave, okay. So here, who knows what's going to happen? You know, Bitcoin might not even put this retracement, it might just keep going and take off into space. Who knows? No one's got a crystal ball, but we can't ignore the price action here, that this is strong. It's very, very strong, okay, very, very strong. Now there is a fractal here for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you right now. So just here, when we did start to break impulsively from there to there and putting that, you know, that big huge monster upside just there, you can see if I start to do that, look at it, it's kind of mirroring it at the minute. Look at that. Look at that. So you basically come off a low in the summer, just there. You come off a low, you ran into resistance just there, and then you came back to the EMAs as support. And you're pretty much doing exactly what you did. Look, you're putting this huge impulsive break. Look at your peak resistance, you coiled up, you broke the resistance, you ran into resistance, come back in some kind of ABC correction, and then you start to break out impulsively, meeting the 1618 target off this high. Okay, so look, it's kind of mirroring it at the moment, isn't it? This fractal right now. So you're coiling up, looking for a break, you potentially run into 47666, basically that's the devil number right there, and you come back in some kind of retracement back down to the EMAs, okay, holding the EMAs support in a buy and go to the beach. At that point you break bullish and you're coming up, that would be a next level of resistance around about 60k. You put in an ABC correction, and then you put in a secondary impulsive break. But like I said to you, this is a corrective wave of a bull market. Who knows what's going to happen here? But right now we are sort of mirroring this fractal just here, that we've got this breakout, okay, this breakout, sorry. We're looking at some kind of consolidation here before a final little leg out, then a correction down into the EMAs, and then your impulsive break to the 1618. Now, is that in actual fact anything greater than the 1618? Let's have a look. If it's a 2 fib from there to there, you're looking to break that high just there. So you can see the 1618, you run into it with resistance, come back to the 1272 and continue. You almost get to the 2, and then you put your ABC, and then you break out again. This is a potential play. It doesn't have to play out exactly like it did there, but a minute, you know, it is kind of mirroring this fractal at the moment. We're looking to break out this high. Okay, so we need to break this high, hold back to some support, and then you get your breakout, and you know, you're looking at some kind of fractal like that. And this wasn't a bear market. This indeed was the corrective phase of a bull market, as was this. You got your impulsive break, and right now this is the beginning of wave 5. You know, this is the beginning of wave 5, taking us up to them levels, and potentially right now, you know, if this is the low, it is all probabilities, there's no guarantees here, but you could be looking at that price tag, okay, and that could come quite quickly over the next few months, where Bitcoin really does start to break out, you know. And this wasn't a bear market, it was a corrective phase of a bull market, and you're looking at the 1618 fib target right there. So you know, it's all about this high. Like I said to you, this high is really important, because at the minute, you know, you're still sort of coming down, high low, lower low, sorry, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and right now you're still not breaking this high, you know. So it's imperative that we get through this high, come up, come back, and then break out like that. Amazing. If this fractal plays out like that, it'd be absolutely amazing. But you can see it is at the minute. Look at that resistance, called up, broke out, come back. So do anticipate that this could be a little cheat sheet right here for Bitcoin, okay? So we could be looking at a breakout over the next few days, because you can see you're coiling up in this kind of ascending triangle, making these high lows. You've got this level of resistance, which is this high, which I said to you, you break that, you're looking at continuation, okay? Yeah, so all this is tradable on Bybit. You know, you can do anything you want on Bybit. It's an amazing platform. You can leverage trade, you can set stop losses, all that. There's so many coins on there you can get involved in as well. They are doing a CKB listing relatively soon, and that's one of my top altcoin picks going forward. So yeah, do definitely check out Bybit. They've got a beautiful little sign up bonus, 4,100, and cheap trading fees as well. So yeah, the link is in each and every single video description. Take care everyone, back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.